Hello, it's your girl Jolene back at it with another YouTube video. Just going to show you a new makeup look today with some new makeup that I received. Some Glossier and also some MAC Studio Face and Body. I like it because it looks very natural, and the older I get, the more I just like to have a light, glowy coverage. So let's get started. I already put some beauty oil on my face earlier. It is, after I wash my face, I put this rose gold elixir. Whether it actually has gold in it or not, I don't know. I just like the way it feels on my face, and it's already absorbed in. So then I'm going to go in with this Glossier Future Dew right here. And we'll shake it up. So how's everybody doing? I still have not been back to work yet, but I am being summoned to go back next week, and I am not happy about it because I have a weak immune system, and I am pretty afraid to go back, especially since I don't know how in the world we're going to social distance in such a small store that I work in, a thrift store, and it's pretty small. I know I'm going to be wearing a mask, and I hope that everybody else has to. I don't want to have to go back or wear a mask or anything else, but I am just really afraid of that virus. I know a lot of people probably think I'm overreacting, but it's just like I've heard so many people, nurses and doctors, talking about what they've witnessed people going through as they're suffering. It just sounds horrible. And staying home has, I don't know. Obviously, I shouldn't be the only person allowed to stay home, but I just don't know how I'm going to be able to social distance in a small thrift store. But anyway, that stuff smells kind of good. And like I said, it's Glossier Future Dew, and I like it. It feels, if you have dry skin, it's awesome. If you don't have dry skin, you might not like it, but I do have dry skin, so it feels good. And I also put it on my chest because I like to have a glowy chest. Alright, so then, and I just washed my hands, so I'm starting to really like putting my makeup on with my hands again. Like, that's how we used to do it back in the day anyway. There were no beauty blenders, or nobody used makeup brushes or anything like that. We used to have those little triangle, funky little cosmetic sponges that I think they still have, but nobody ever, I think, thought to get them wet back then or anything like that. So anyway, I'm going to go in with this MAC Studio Face and Body. I have the number C3. The colors are very confusing on this, but this is actually neutral. I find that my skin is neutral because I can wear gold and silver, and I've never had a problem with pulling off either one, I don't think. You might look at me and think something different. I think I probably lean more towards warm. But anyway, so I'm just going to rub this in with my fingers. I kind of put a generous amount on because it just it just kind of disappears into your skin anyway. I don't think I meant to put that much on. And then, oh my God, I really did not mean to put that much on. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever put that much on, and clearly it is way too light for me. And I did not notice that the first time I tried it because I didn't go in with that much. And I did order a darker one, a C6, but it hasn't come yet. Because I did notice that when I did try this one day, it looked too light for me, but I did not go anywhere near in that much that time. And that's kind of funny, but as you can see, if you just keep rubbing it in, it kind of disappears into your skin. It feels like a really heavyweight moisturizer. I know that this foundation has been around forever, but I've never tried it. I saw a tutorial on it. Somebody named Poppy, British YouTuber. I can't remember her last name. Rawson, maybe, something like that. Anyway, I saw her try it, and I thought it looked so good, so I'm trying it. And also, even if it's too light, I go in with bronzers and stuff like that. I also have been trying not to set my makeup lately because I love, love, love the glowy look all over. I just think it works really well for older people. So I have a washcloth here to wash all that off my hands. I did not mean to put that much on my hand. Alright, and then dry it off. I have a wet sponge here if I end up needing it, but just really don't want to use it. I feel like I've forgotten how to put on makeup just sitting here in front of a camera. Something else that I have is this Becca under eye cream, eye corrector, something. I don't know. It's pink. And I like to put that under my eyes just to brighten them up a little bit. I don't know how good the lighting is. I sit in front of a mirror and put my makeup on, but there's no sun shining today, so I really think I put way too much of that makeup on. I don't know how this is going to work out, but hey, this is real life, people. Alright. I feel kind of greasy, I'm not going to lie. Maybe if I take some away with the sponge a little bit. Although, you can't even see it on my skin really anymore. It just looks like it absorbs into your skin so much, it basically just looks like a moisturizer. That's another reason why I want to get the darker colored, and maybe it'll show up a little bit more on my skin. I feel like it evened out my skin some, though. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's put that away. Let's see. Also, what did I get? I got this cream bronzer from Fenty. So I've tried this once and it's very sheer, but let me try it again. Where's the brush at? I can't find the brush. Okay. So there's a brush right there. I mean, it is very, very light. Oh, made a liar out of me. Very, very creamy. It like blends in really easy. And very, very sheer, which is the look that I am going for, and that I like to go for. It's just dewy and natural, you know. Do not like putting powder on my face. Never have. And this just feels very moisturizing. Put a little bit on my chest. I feel like every time I do this, I have on a light colored shirt and I end up getting makeup on my shirt. But anyway. Alright, so there's that. Oh, and then I've got two different blushes that I can try because I just got in my Cloud Paint Storm from Glossier. But then I also got this cream. What's the name of this? This is by Fenty. This is Petal Poppin'. Fenty's cream blush. I don't know. I'm going to try this, and then maybe if I want to add to it, I'll do the Cloud Paint wipe off. I'm just going to use the same Real Techniques brush that I used a second ago. Kind of dry it off, because this is the only brush that I have been using for cream products, besides my foundation brush, which I didn't just use. But like a lot of my my blush brushes and my contour brushes are for powder, because I'll put on a cream product and then I'll set it with powder. But I just really don't want to do that every time. But just kind of smile and put it on my cheeks. And sometimes I even just do it with my fingers. It's like I have all the time in the world to do any kind of technique I want, but when I go back to work and I'm just like trying to be quick, All I gotta do is rub some foundation on my face real quick. Put a little bit of the cream contour with my fingers. A little bit of the blush with my fingers. Maybe put a little bit of the cream contour in the on the lids. Shoot, even the little bit of blush that I have on right now. I just on my brush. I'll just stick that on my lids too. You know, I really like everything to just kind of go together. Monochromatic look. I'm happy with this right here actually, and I would just go the rest of the day like this with no problem. But got some other products, so we'll try them. Do I want to try some of that cloud paint? I think I do. I'm gonna do it just for poops and giggles, and you guys can see how pretty it is, and it's very, very natural looking. And like I said, the older I get, I mean, I like putting on a full face of makeup and spraying it and setting it in place, stuff like that, but daytime, summertime, you just want a little bit of a whoopee, little bit of a natural glow. I think I may have. Oh God, I think I may have done a little bit too much. All right. Oh God, I don't know if I can save myself from this. Let's see. That's comical. Really. Did not mean to put that much. A little bit of a learning curve here. Hey, put some on my nose, you know. Oh crap. Oh God, you know, look a little sunburnt. Shoot, put a little extra on my chest. Oh, I'm not mad at it. That's crazy. Shoot. This is kind of funny. The one thing is, I've been wearing false eyelashes lately. I've learned how to put them on pretty good. I started off with magnetic ones, using them, and I've started using just the glue kind, but usually if I'm going to put on fake lashes, I'll do it first so my eyelids are not greasy, because once my eyelids get any kind of product on them, they get greasy. I just find it harder to do. Let's see. I swear I feel like I'm just forgetting so much right now. I am going to do my eyebrows with this new Glossier Brow Flick. Definitely going to be a learning curve with this because I have no idea. I know this is just supposed to just put like little natural flicks of hair in your eyebrows, but I also like to outline my eyebrows, you know, give it a little bit more definition with underneath, and so I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that with this, but I'm gonna try, see what happens. Well, hopefully you can see me. I'm using a very light, very, very light hand to draw a line underneath. Shoot. And then I've been leaving all of that hair right there to grow in naturally because I like big eyebrows, and I go ahead and just put the line above that and leave all that little extra stuff but below the line, but I just don't want to pluck that off anymore because I just really like bushy eyebrows. Okay, so I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. Don't seem like very much product is coming out. I mean, they only had one brown, and you know, it wasn't a dark brown or a light brown. It was just said brown, so I don't know if I got too much oil on my face. This doesn't seem to be working very good. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? It's not working very good. I mean, very, very little is coming out. Shoot. I mean, very little. Like, I feel like I'm almost working with like an empty marker or something, and I think it might be because I have too much oil in my eyebrows. Oh God. I hear one of my dogs whimpering. I don't know why. They are not going to know how to act when I got to go back to work, because I had to go down to the mailbox earlier and they freaked out when I got back. And yesterday I went to my brother's for his birthday, and we were gone probably like 4 hours. It's the first time I've been anywhere in 2 months. And they just freaked out when I got back home, like, so they are not going to know how to act once I'm gone. We have a Great Pyrenees and two, basically mutts. They're, Nikki, my oldest girl, she looked like a beagle when we got her, beagle puppy, but then when she grew up, she looks like a little fox. And then one day this little beagle followed her in the house, and it was the day after I had to put my white German Shepherd down, and we named him Charlie and had him for 11 years, and I just had to put him down because he had cancer. But anyway, he got Nikki pregnant with Nala. So we have Nala too. So Nikki's about 11 and Nala's like 10. And they're, medium-sized dogs. And then my daughter got a Great Pyrenees, a big white dog. This is doing absolutely nothing, by the way. Great Pyrenees, and after about a year she realized that she really didn't want the responsibility for it. She had just moved out on her own, and so she brought the dog here and we kept it. And then my husband decided that we needed another Great Pyrenees a few months ago, so he brought home a little Great Pyrenees puppy, and now she's bigger than the medium-sized dogs. And she is used to me being home. I think I was at work maybe the first couple of weeks that we had her, but then I've been home ever since. I can't find the daggone lid to this thing. Maybe I was supposed to shake it. I do hear something rattling around in there. Let me try again. You're going to see a little bit of definition in my eyebrows. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I feel like whenever I've seen people use this on tutorials, I have definitely seen more obvious hair strokes, and I am just not seeing it, and it's really making me kind of angry. I mean, it wasn't too expensive. It was like $16, but still, I mean, what's the matter, Nala? What's the matter, baby? Nala's over there whimpering about something. I don't know. I think I give up on my daggone eyebrows for right now, but I wish I could find the lid to it, because if it's dried out, not having the lid for it is not going to help me. I hate that when I'm like right here and I have something in front of me, and then all of a sudden it's like you don't have it anymore. Is that just me? Like completely disappears. You have no idea. Found it. See, I really didn't even know what color I was looking for. It was blending right in with that. My face feels really oily right now from that foundation. I definitely put way too much on. I'm going to put this Fenty lip gloss on. Sometimes I put lip liner on, sometimes I don't. I'm waiting for, I think, MAC Strip Down to come in, because everybody raves about that, and I just feel like sometimes I got the original Pillow Talk, and it's so light you couldn't even really see it on my lips. And oh my god, this does smell so good. And I think it looks pretty good too. Now, I kind of want to do an eyeliner, but I kind of don't, because my eyelids feel so greasy. I feel like it's going to be all over the place. And then part of me just wants to put like a little bit of mascara on, which I need a new mascara, because I have a bunch, I have a ton of mascaras that are like all almost completely gone. This Dior Show, not only do I like it, but it smells good too. And then I think my sister gave me this Lancome Definitions or something like that. I thought about buying that. I've got like a little sample of Better Than Sex, because I always liked that. The first Better Than Sex I tried was the waterproof in the green, and I really liked that. But I've been starting to wear eyelashes, like I said, and I'm always like, do I want to put on the magnetic ones where I just draw the line and just stick the magnetic one on, or do I feel like dealing with glue right now? Let me see. I haven't put anything on my lip. What's the matter? Nala's over there being a crybaby, and I'm not quite sure why. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on and call it a day. Yeah, and I like to go like this. I just go like this on the end with my eye closed and run it across like that. Hopefully you can see me because it covers like the tips of them and it gets kind of the top and the bottom. I do that. Dip it again. Do the other one. This Dior show smells so good. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but I love the way it smells. And I just go back and forth like that because if you miss the back of your eyelashes, then it just does not look that intense. If you're just getting the mascara on the front part and you're not getting it on the back, it just does not look as good as it can, in my opinion. And so I just kind of blink into it. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter, Nala Bear? And I've always had really good eyelashes, but I'm 53 now, and I think that they're starting to thin out a little bit. They've always been fuller on the edge, the outer part, which a lot of people, buy eyelashes to intensify that outer part. And mine always have done that. And I've tried curling my eyelashes. It does not work for me. It takes the ones that are on the side that go out and wants to make them go straight up, so it takes away from my natural outward flick. So I don't really like doing that. I mean, you probably will see me do that if I continue to make videos. I know I have a long way to go to get any kind of quality video up, but all these successful YouTubers that I've seen started somewhere, And I've always loved to do makeup. Always, always, always. And then I'll go like this at the bottom. I don't usually play with it for this long, but since I'm talking, and also there's not very much mascara in this thing. And of course you gotta do a little open eye trick. I feel like I'm not getting anything on there at all. Alright, so I think this is what I'm going to go with today. My hair's a mess. It's in a ponytail. I washed it yesterday and just pulled it back in a ponytail. I'm at a growing out stage. Funky stage from a bob. I had long hair like about a year ago and I cut it all off. I don't know why. It was feeling damaged, but it's starting to grow out again. It's just at a really funky stage right now. So my hair is still wet from washing it yesterday evening and having it in a ponytail the whole time. So my hair is very porous because I bleached it last July, and so it's still real porous. I've thought about just letting my natural grays come in, but I hate that line of demarcation that's already there, so I kind of wish I would have just buzzed it all off when this whole quarantine started, because then I would have a little bit of hair again. I just have not done that because I don't know that I'll stop coloring it. Like, I need to know that I'm going to walk away from the hair dye if I go that extreme and buzz all my hair off, because I want to do it just to start over with like brand new hair. Like, I want to be able to say again in my lifetime that I have virgin hair, because I haven't been able to say that for a really long time. And I feel like if my natural color came in, yeah, there's going to be a lot of gray, but I still have a lot of natural brown too, and I don't even know what color that natural brown is anymore, so that would be interesting to see. So I guess I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you like this natural makeup look. It's a lot less steps than what I usually do. Because I usually set everything with powder. I'll usually go in with the powdered bronzer, powdered blush. I'll even put concealer on sometimes, and yeah, but I'm not mad at it. Have a good day.